I really hate early morning flights. It's now 4:15 in the morning and it's raining really heavy right now. Okay, so if you guys are planning for a destination pre-wedding, here are 3 tips that you can pay attention to when planning for your shoot. Okay, it's way too distracting outside and I can't do my recordings. Anyways, tip number 1 is to know your background preference. Whether you prefer a place with great architecture or a place with beautiful natured landscape. If you prefer a place with great architecture, then places like Rome in Italy or Paris in France might be a good choice for you. But then if you prefer a place with beautiful nature themed landscape, then places like the mountains in Switzerland or perhaps Lake Como in Italy is a good choice for you. Yes, we're together. Okay, so we are now midway through our journey and we have just arrived Doha at my favorite international airport, Doha International Airport. So right now I'm at the Qatar Silver Member Lounge and it's time to refresh myself and fill up my tummy a little bit. To get some shower time. Okay, tip number 2 is to understand the weather condition of the location that you're shooting at so that you can prepare yourself physically for the shoot itself. For example, if you're going to Iceland during winter, then you have to prepare yourself the appropriate clothing to ensure yourself stay warm throughout the shoot. For example, things like heat packs and also inner warmers. But the opposite goes if you're shooting in places that's hot like Malaysia. In Malaysia, well, perhaps you only need to prepare things like hand fans and perhaps towels to keep yourself dry throughout the hot and humid shoot. Always feels good to refresh after a long journey. Okay, so the third tip is to hire a wedding photographer that specializes in landscape portraits. I mean, what's the point of traveling so far and spending a fortune to a location that's beautiful and just get a wedding photographer that captures only close-ups and portraits for you, right? So we have just arrived to Prague. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning right now and we had a really long flight and really long transit in Doha, but everything was great. So right now we are just waiting for our car to bring us to our Airbnb. But I must mention that because it's still very early and right now we are unable to check into our Airbnb, so what we are going to do right now is we will be heading to our Airbnb and dropping our huge pile of luggages here and then perhaps just run around to the places of interest and see what we can do there. I have no idea what we are going to be honest, so we just head over to our Airbnb first and then we'll plan the things out later. Okay, so we have dropped our baggages to our Airbnb, and now we have a few hours to spend, so it's time to do a little bit of exploring. It's getting so hot right now. Okay, so we have successfully checked into our Airbnb finally. It was a long and tiring trip from Penang to Prague, but this marks the end of the journey. So tomorrow we will be doing some location recce, and the day after we will be heading to meet with our clients. So I'll catch you guys in the next one.